In Britain, they honored their distinguished actors with royal titles. Lord Olivier, Dame Helen Mirren. The best we can do is nominate them for Oscars, an annual hyped-up competition for a glossy little statue. If we did have a royal list, the name of Meryl Streep would surely be at the very top. She's won 2 Oscars, been nominated a record 16 times, and doubtless will be again for a new film about one of the most controversial political figures of the 20th century, Margaret Thatcher, in life and on film, The Iron Lady.
This is a day to put differences aside, to hold one's head high, and take pride in being British.
Ms. Streep has a unique gift for not just portraying a character, but literally becoming her. On the stage...
I mean, I'm not insane. I do know that I'm acting. But you forget about it, yeah. You kind of, when you're doing it right, there's a thrilling suspension of the day-to-day, and you're in someone else's head.
On this day in a
London film studio, that someone else is Margaret Thatcher, dancing with a macabre, believe Ronald Raven, Thatcher's fellow Cold Warrior.
There you go again. Why not?
It's the latest tour de force from Streep, a woman of many faces. Sophie in Sophie's Choice, as Julia Child, as the French lieutenant's woman, as the devil wearing Prada.
Worried about our careers, are we?
And now, the Iron Lady.
We can restore the health of the British economy, and we will do just that.
What particularly attracted you to the Margaret Thatcher role?
Everything. Just the opportunity to deal with the deep, buried...
As British Prime Minister, Thatcher strode the world stage for more than a decade.
The Iron Lady of the Western world.
Leaving heel prints on the backs of her own Conservative Party's old boys.
I'll just have a small one because I'm watching my figure.
Their stories are both about transformation. The actress transforming herself into the politician who transformed herself to outthink, outwork, and outwit the men around her.
One of the things she did was get a drama teacher to tell her how to support her voice.
Breathing in and...
Dennis!
Because her voice was sort of lighter, like mine is. And they taught her to support it and bring it up from the depths of her place where the conviction lies, and to carry it through without a breath until the end of the thought. And then not to give him a chance to interrupt her.
She was also, lover or hater, remarkably single-minded and confident that her way was the only way.
Yes. I have a lot of that.
It was typecasting, was it?
A little bit.
At age 62, Meryl Streep is still at the top of her game, one of the recipients at this year's Kennedy Center honors. That's her husband of 33 years, sculptor Don Gummer, and their children, a son and 3 daughters, 2 of them actresses themselves. Home movies made it clear the camera loved her from an early age. But the homecoming queen didn't care much for the movies of the day. She was fascinated by the classics. She got serious about it at the Yale Drama School. That led to an audition with the public theater director, Joe Papp. Joe Papp?
Not to me.
Papp gave her first break on Broadway, a small role in a period piece called Trelawney of the Wells, with airplanes, heat, rain, and more.
Did you hear that?
Her career took off so and during the day shot 2 movies, Kramer versus Kramer and Woody Allen's Manhattan. She was well on her way.
Are you writing a book about our marriage?
You leave me alone.
Her range was astonishing. One year a Texan, Karen Silkwood.
Let's not fight.
The next, Danish in Out of Africa.
Rohit has asked me for a divorce. He's found someone that he wants to marry.
She wore spandex for Mamma Mia, a nun's habit for Doubt,
Amen.
Your clay.
and a beard playing a rabbi in Angels in America.
It always really is a different animal.
She's the public face of a movement to build a National Women's History Museum in Washington.
Margaret Thatcher said, if you want something spoken about, ask a man. If you want it done, ask a woman.
The museum near the National Mall would showcase little-known stories about women in America. As for women in Hollywood, Streep is an exception to the rule that most leading ladies have a short shelf life. 4 of her most recent films have been directed by women. But one thing that drives her crazy is the snail's pace of movie making, shooting the same scene time and time again.
I don't like to go over things.
It's the Mona Lisa.
Okay, fine. Sorry. All that education down the drain. Okay, fine.